Something really wrong happened here, baby.
You are 100% wrong.
I really think you're wrong.
You are wrong.
It's wrong, I say.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
All of you are wrong.
Every word of what you just said was wrong.
Right? Wrong.
Wrong. Am I wrong? Wrong.
Wrong, so wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Nothing wrong with this stuff at all.
Because it's wrong.
Live from the mic drop in Rainy, San Diego. It's Wrong, the Buckeye Game Show. Bring on your host, Steve.
Wow, hey, everybody, welcome. Welcome to fucking Wrong, the Buckeye Game Show. How you guys doing tonight? I'm doing great. I'm glad this, you guys are in the front row now. This is great. Make some noise for yourselves. You guys are drinking. I've never seen anybody order the light up beverages in this room before during the show. Make some noise for yourselves. We got pure alcoholism. Ready to go. My name is Jay Light. I'm your host of Wrong, a Fucked Up Game Show. We have my man, scorekeeper and prize master extraordinaire, Tyler Mesrich in the back. Make some noise for yourselves.
Yes.
Now, this is a game show. Who likes game shows? Make some noise for that game shows. Yeah. What's your favorite game show, dude?
Yeah, Family Feud.
That's a good fucking game show. We love it. We love Steve Harvey getting exasperated when people are talking about grandma taking dick or whatever the fuck they're talking about on Family Feud. Here's the thing. On most game shows, you like when people get things right. Not here. We like it when people get things... Wrong, yes! Wait, what's your name?
Jonathan.
Tyler, give Jonathan some points. Jonathan deserves a couple points. Jonathan, you're gonna make sure everybody says wrong at the same time with the same energy. Not the delay. We don't want the delay like Jonathan had, but we want the energy and enthusiasm that he found, okay? We like it when people do things wrong. There we go. That's great. You guys are a fucking great audience. I can already tell. Make some noise for yourselves. We have assembled some of the best comics in the city to come tell you things that are fucked up. Things that are wrong. We have found, by the way, sorry, I have to make this known. This show has a completely different lineup from when it did this morning. We had 3 comics booked this morning. 2 of them dropped out with hours to go before the show, which is crazy because we have to do research on everybody on the show to find the fucked up, dumb stuff they did online and make fun of them for it. So we got 2 more rubes ready to fill in those slots, ready to take over, and make some noise for Tyler, our man, and Melanie, who helped figure out the fucked up stuff that we're going to talk about with all these comics tonight. Before we see what they did and they think is fucked up, we have to question, of course, you guys are a great audience. You're going to get some prizes throughout. Starting off, the game we like to call the worst week.
Fucking thing sucks.
Boom. You guys filled out some paperwork here. You got it on your little desks there. Talk about who had the worst week in 5 minutes, 5 words or less. We got 2 contestants who might have the worst week and are going to get our first audience prizes. First up, yeah, actually Asia. Asia fucking nailed it. Asia, come to the stage. Asia, please come to the stage.
Make some noise for Asia.
Make some noise for Asia. You, in 5 words or less, come right over here. In 5 words or less, your week is fucked up. I had diarrhea at work. Okay. Did you look surprised, like you didn't know that that's what happened to you at work this week?
Because I didn't expect it.
Well, no, yeah, diarrhea is a tough one. Nobody expects.
Who else expects diarrhea or who wants it?
Tyler was talking about diarrhea on the car drive down, but his diet is trash, so who knows?
All right.
Can I ask what you do for work?
I work at a school.
Oh, that's a tough place to get diarrhea. How old are the kids?
They're middle schoolers.
Oh yeah, they're never gonna let you live that down. If you have fucking...
No, they didn't know.
They didn't know? That's good. Okay, hopefully you didn't leave a trail. Well, don't, Asia, you're not done. Take a seat right there, because you got 1 contestant you're gonna go against. This is from Sierra. Sierra, come on down, Sierra. Make some noise for Sierra, everybody. Sierra, you will be good. I believe in you. Sierra, in 5 words or less, your week was fucked up. Phone sex guy at work. Now, hopefully this is also not at a middle school. What happened?
I work at a hotel.
Okay.
As front desk.
Okay.
And then I'm receiving calls. I was like, oh, can you come for me, please? Oh, can you watch me come?
There was a guy staying at the hotel?
Huh?
Was the guy staying at the hotel?
I don't think so, because the number is, you can't see the number.
Oh, man. And that was one of her middle schoolers. Damn, this is crazy. Well, let's get Asia. You go ahead and take a stand. We got Asia and Sierra. You guys are going to clap to see who the worst week between these two. Both two terrible work-related things. Do we think that Asia had the most fucked up week?
Yeah.
A couple people. Do we think Sierra had the most fucked up week? I think Sierra's our winner on that. But Tyler, you guys both get prizes. Tyler, go ahead and tell them what they won.
All prizes from the Goodwill and Encinitas. Melanie has a prize up in front of the stage.
Oh, thanks, Melanie.
All prizes from the Goodwill and Encinitas. Asia, you get Tori Spelling's book, Mommywood, the audio book, read by the author, Tori Spelling. Wow.
6 CDs, unabridged, Tori Spelling.
And a grand prize winner.
You can go ahead and take a seat. Congratulations.
Grand prize winner, you get Pure Moods on the CD, Pure Moods.
Play that CD for the horny phone sex guy, and he will never want to jack off to you ever again. You're very welcome. Make some noise for Sierra and Asia, everybody. And that's how you have a worst week. And now you guys know you've had a fucked up week. It's time to find out what our comics think is fucked up with the game we call Let's Get Fucked Up. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Oh my god, you guys got a fucking charcuterie board. I didn't know they had that on the menu. I'm learning so much about this comedy. We've been doing the show here for like a year and a half. I've never even seen that. I didn't know they had that. They must have that for you guys. Oh boy.
They're trying to line up diarrhea round 2, Jay.
Tyler, give yourself some points for that one. We got 3 comics, like I said. Our first contestant, and all of our contestants, they're going to tell you some jokes that are dark, dirty, definitely fucked up, definitely.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's right! Our first contestant is the only comic who didn't have to cancel this morning. So automatic 600 points for Taylor Grate, everybody. Make some noise for Taylor.
What's up, motherfuckers? What's going on? What's up? I'm gonna get right into this shit. First of all, it's 2 Asian girls, one named Sierra and one named Asia. First of all, yeah, I just know who y'all are. Let's come on stage. Just say what's in here. Shout out to the first Asian girl that's actually been named Asia. Usually it's a black chick named Asia. That's crazy as fuck, yo. Are your parents black?
No, they're not.
Are you mom?
Yes.
I know Asians. Y'all look like sisters. You know what I'm saying? You never know. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, nah, my name is Taylor. I'm not eating pussy no more. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. I told that joke in the last show. I was like, I'm not eating pussy no more. They were like, oh. I was like, bitch, what are you missing out on? We don't even know each other. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it no more, man. I'm a traumatized child, okay? I was entered to the freak world before I was ready, all right? And I'm gonna let you guys into this shit. I was 19 years old, that's right. The tender age of 19. And when you're 19, you think you know every fucking thing, right? But at 31, you realize, I didn't know shit! You know what I mean? Because I was entered into the freak world before I was ready, and I was entered by somebody, oh yeah. She was old as fuck, y'all. She was 63 years old, guys, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I already knew that she was up there. I knew she was old. Not by her telling me, but I realized that she was old because when I got her number, the letters and numbers on her phone were big as fuck. You know what I mean? I typed in my number with my fist. I was like, 203, right? Super easy. She's like, I'm gonna call you, make sure you got my number. She put a big ass fucking iPad up to her fucking inside her. So, anyway, so she comes through, everything is fine, up to a certain point, right? Everything's completely cool. And we're watching a movie, we're like 2 seconds into the movie, everything is good. She fucking grabs my hair, y'all, right? So she's sitting on my right, I'm here, the TV's over here, right? She grabs my hair, y'all, right? And she just like leans my head just like on her hip, just like this, and kind of goes sideways like this. So I'm like, what the fuck is about to happen? You know what I mean? I know I'm a virgin, but I'm pretty sure this is not how it starts, right? So as soon as I get this thought, bro, she goes, I think we should take this shit into the bedroom, right? And I'm like, what? Take what into the bedroom? I don't have the TV in there. What the fuck are we gonna do in this bedroom? You know what I mean? Plus, it's a studio apartment. There wasn't a bedroom. We already were kind of there. It was just one area. You know what I mean? So we get to the bed, And mind you, she still got her hand on my shit, right? And she just forces my head just like straight down into, we'll call it Gotham City, right? Oh yeah. By the way, y'all, she was like 416 pounds. I probably should have included that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was just down there in the mix. I ain't had no snorkel, nothing. I was just down there, son. Pussy smelled like the bus. I was like, whoa. I do not belong down here, you know? I don't. This bitch had the nerve to fucking ask me if I liked it. I was like, no, why would you ask me some bullshit like that, you know? But what came out of my mouth was, I want to go home, right? And as it turns out, fellas, this is just for my fellas, this is for all two of y'all in here. Now, fellas, if you've never gone down on a woman that size before, I promise you, it's just like living in New York City, motherfucker. If you can do it there, you can do it anywhere. You know what I mean? You're proving how tough you are. The world to see, right? So that's where I was, 5-6 years. Me and Esther were dating, everything was fine. Everything was good. That AARP membership ran the fuck out. I was like, you know what, it's time to find that exit route. I gotta figure out what the fuck I want about this, you know? So I realized a good way to like make her so that she couldn't contact me. She was old, you know what I mean? So I changed the language in her phone to Chinese so she couldn't, fuck her up, fuck her all the way up. She found out about it. My punishment was me having to go down on her again. So there I was down there again, but I was prepared this time. I had my snorkel, I was good to go. And I was just down there just wow, right? But I was good at it, you know what I mean? And she asked me that question one more time, and I'm down in Gotham City, I popped back up, sounded like Bane from Batman. I was like, I was born in the darkness. You merely adopt in the darkness, I was born in it. You guys are some freaks, man. Bunch of little Asian freaks, man. I love it. Come on. I love a predominantly Asian group. I fucking love you guys, man. One black dude, I love it, man. Y'all are San Diego's first Korean fried chicken joint. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not. Convoy's right there. Y'all know it's not true, man. I know what time it is. Yep. Before I get out of here, man, I just want to let y'all know that we need to start holding like our guys and ladies like more accountable. You know what I mean? Like shit's fucking weird. We need to start asking questions, son. You know what I mean? Was Jesus really black? Yes, the fuck he was. Cause I'm a nigga. I got nigga sense. I can feel it. You know what I mean? It's somewhere around here. And I realized that like he's the kind of guy that like is not gonna die for the same reason why a white guy would. Like if Jesus was really white, they wouldn't have fucking killed him on the cross, man. They would have just gave him paid administrative leave. He would be fine right now. All right, whatever. My name is Taylor. Thank you guys.
Taylor Grate,
everybody. I see all y'all. All right.
Keep it going for Taylor Grate, everybody. No, you wait until after your set stuff. Talking to the Jabberwockies in the front row. This is great. What a time. You guys don't understand what's happening. I don't know if I'm ever going to recover the way Tyler has from a pussy that smelled like the bus. That's evocative. Yeah, no, he's right. I'm surprised. He should not take MTA ever again. All right. Let's move on to our next comic. Our next contestant was nominated for Best Supporting Actress at the 12th Annual Youth Arts Awards for her depiction of Anne Frank's mother in The Diary of Anne Frank. Good job casting the one Jewish girl at the Episcopal School. Please make some noise for Samantha Schwimmer, everybody.
It's true. It is true. They said I was too old to play Anne Frank. I was kind of pissed about. That was like supposed to be my moment. Nobody gives a fuck about Anne Frank's mom, you know? That's cool. You guys seem fun. I like the vibe. Have you guys accidentally sent nudes to the wrong person before? No? You're shaking your head. That's your real mom. That's your real mother. So you probably have sent nudes to the wrong person. She's looking really... No. I've never done it either. I haven't. I meant to send my dad my nudes. Yeah. He's a doctor at Rush. You know? I don't know why he sent me his back, though. I recently discovered that I love dating older men. Separate from the dad stuff. Separate. Yeah, no, it's great. They pay for you to do things. They're like really impressed when you know how to read. But I have like a couple of years before I'll be traded in for the newer model, which is why I'm really supportive of people's abortion rights. I believe in every person's right to terminate my boyfriend's future girlfriend. Do you think that's why Republicans are so hell-bent on banning abortions? They're afraid of their dating pool going away? Think about it. Mitch McConnell, he can't handle it. He needs young pussy. Young Asian pussy, actually. I don't know if you've seen that, but... That's cool. It's exciting times. Might be hard to believe after tonight, but I went to a very PC college. There were like a lot of things you could and couldn't say, you know? Like you couldn't call people freshmen, they were first years. You couldn't call them cults, they were new religious movements. You couldn't call them rapists. They were football players. Yeah, that's hard. Speaking of rape, I've been thinking a lot about roofies. Cause it's like kind of fun. Like there's like a fun mystery element to it. It's kind of like fun. But I would want to do it in like a responsible way, like a fun, safe, responsible way. I don't like to do drugs irresponsibly. That's all I'm saying. So I think I've come up with a way that you could do roofies like in a safe, fun way, which is that you could, if you were entering into like a threesome situation, but you only wanted to have sex with one of the people, you just roofie the person you don't want to have sex with. Problem solved. We've all been there. Yeah. Threesomes are a dumb idea. There's always one person you don't want in the room. Always. Without fail. Yeah. That's cool. I'm just like playing them back. I'm playing them all back. I'm like, that's the one we wanted out. Yeah. Well, you know. I like to travel. Like I just got back from a trip to Europe, you know. Woo! Yeah, you were like, yes, praise the Lord. Oh, you did? Where were you?
I was in Germany.
Oh my god, no wait, I was in Germany too, actually. Oh, I didn't go there. But, sorry. But yeah, I brought back a souvenir that I think I'm gonna keep forever. A baby. Yeah. I was in Germany, you know, seeking revenge. And I just took like the first kid I saw. That's reparations. They killed like 6 million of us. I get one blonde kid. I think that's what Hamas was trying to do. You know? Okay, too far. Too far. We learned the line. Okay, I'll tell one really last quick joke, then I'll fuck off. I think about cum a lot. Cum's cool. There's something I like don't get about cum though, which is like I don't understand why men don't try their own cum.
We do.
Okay, you do. We know that you do. But like, would you go to a restaurant where the chef doesn't try the food? You know? Okay, I'm Samantha. You guys have been fun.
Samantha Schwimmer, everybody. What a set. Also, I mean, you get points for eating your own cum and willingly admitting it during the show. And you, sir, you get points for laughing like a football coach who has had to defend his players as a character witness. Tyler, make sure both of these two get marked down for points.
All right, sure.
We got one more contestant to see what they think is fucked up. You guys ready to meet your final contestant? Does that sound like it? You ready to meet your final contestant?
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, that's right. Our final comedian is a hypochondriac. Everybody make some noise for Kylie Troop, everybody!
I don't know. I thought I had herpes once, and it almost ruined my life.
And the doctors, eventually I went so much that the doctors just prescribed me Lexapro. They were like, you don't have herpes, bitch. Get the fuck out. That's why I'm a hypochondriac. Anyways, I just went through a breakup. And I'm already fucking someone else. Yeah, what's the right amount of time? What's the right amount of time after a relationship ends? Do you guys have an answer? To start a new one?
There is no right amount of time.
No right amount of time? Next day? Jesus Christ. Was that you?
Next hour, just hour.
Layered. I feel like the right amount of time, I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe it's like however long you'd wait after your dog dies to get a new one. You know, because you don't want to do it too early, that's disrespectful. But I don't want to wait too long. I'm a woman, I have needs, I like to be licked. So, I think in this next relationship, I'm just going to get a new guy while it's still going. Maybe he'll pick up some tricks. This is your brother now. I still love you, but your time's almost up. I actually have a hot date tonight after this. Thank you, yeah. Monistat, what's up? Round of applause. If you're a guy in here, do you know what I'm talking about? Round of applause.
No.
Alright, well I got a little yeasty thing going on. It's a bakery down here tonight. I got into the Saturday thing a little late, but better late than never. Look. part of a woman's journey through life is realizing that you don't need male validation, and you're more than a whole, and you have internal value, and then one day you fuck a dirty dick and you wake up, you're just a hole again, and that's it's just the consequences of being a hole, I guess. But I went to get it checked out. Like I knew something was up. And I went to this guy I know down the street. He's not licensed, he's just some guy I know. But no, he's a doctor. I went in and he was like, you got a yeast infection. And he also said, he was like, you should be wearing breathable cotton underwear. Which sounded a little victim blamey to me. How do you know what I was wearing? But also, I just don't like anthropomorphizing underwear. I feel like that's breathable. Breathable. It makes it sound like at the end of a long day, I take off my yoga pants and my vagina's just like, I know you weren't doing yoga that long, bitch. And then my asshole has to chime in, oh, here we go again. My vagina's like, don't start with me, you don't understand what I'm going through. Oh, I understand exactly what's happening. You're making it about you again. Oh, I'm vagina. I'm bleeding. I'm dry. I got cottage cheese coming out of me. Everybody wants to fuck me. I'm vagina. You're being such an asshole right now. Oh, with the name calling. You think I never heard that before? Grow up, pussy. Grow up. I got shit coming out of me every day. You don't hear me complaining about it. Oh yeah, well then what's this? This is an anal reckoning, sweetheart, and it's long overdue. Let me ask you this. When that bitch wears a thong, how much fabric do you get? How much fabric do you get? Because I bet it's more than the fishing line cutting me in half. All in the name of beauty standards. So then what? People looking at her think she's not wearing underwear, so they want to fuck you? Well, fuck you. I'm trying to fuck you. It's not over. No, I feel like that's enough. I wrote out they have a whole talk, and if you guys are wondering, it has a happy ending. They kiss at the end. And that's actually how I got my yeast infection. That's how it happened. So ladies, wear your breathable cotton underwear, and you don't have to have your own genital dialogues. I gotta go. My name's Kylie Troop. Thank you guys.
Kylie Troop, everybody. Kylie Troop. And let's get our other contestants back on. Keep it going for Samantha and Taylor, everybody. What a wonderful crew. That is for Taylor. This one is for you, and you should have a mic right here. Guys, how are y'all feeling after the first round?
Chilling.
Great. I'm warmed up.
That was the most intense conversation between a vagina and an asshole I've ever seen on this show. Tyler and I talk all the time. How about that for a roll? Ah, look at that.
Oh, how dare you?
Tyler, how did everybody do on the points after the first round?
Very good round. 500 points for Taylor, 500 points for Samantha, and for being a talking asshole and pussy, I'll give you 600 points.
Nice.
I knew it would pay off.
Worth it. I can't wait to see that on the Tonight Show. That's gonna be good. All right, folks, it's time to play some games. We have our panel there. We're going to be saying more funny, fucked up things as the night goes on. We have games they're gonna play right now. Our first game, it's a political game. We're gonna have them be politicians in a game we like to call Political Prisoner.
Legalized comedy. Yeah. Legalized comedy.
And we've shifted the.
We are going to legalize comedy tonight.
What we're doing illegal?
Highly. We have contestants here. Like any politician, you have skills you need to do, and I think we've got a couple skills we're going to have them test right now. Our first one is dodge. Your job, comedians, is to dodge a question. I'm going to ask you each a simple yes or no question. Your job is to dodge it. It's not going to be, if you say yes or no at all during your answer, you will immediately lose. Tyler will take away your points.
Yeah.
And we're going to each go one by one down the line. So let's go ahead and get y'all up. Make some noise for your people running for office, everybody. Fine, comedians. We are going to start off with, Taylor. It's because I believe in you. Yeah. All right. You are now a politician, prisoner to our game, and you must dodge the following question.
Yeah.
Is bird flu real?
Is bird flu real?
Is bird flu real?
I just want everybody to know. The American people deserve answers. And the thing about birds is that while you have left wing, and you both have right wing, they're both part of the same bird. They fly the American people to salvation. Am I right? Okay. America.
That's a good answer from Taylor Grate. Nice work. Yes, he deserves applause for that. All right, Samantha, your question that you must dodge like a pro. Do vaccines cause autism?
That's such a great question. I think we have to back up and really get to the root of what is a vaccine and what is autism. You know, like, could a vaccine be something that we're injecting into our bodies? That, like, could a steroid count as a vaccine? Like, where did vaccines come from? Where did they originate? Autism, that sounds like something that was made up to make the weird kids feel better. And I don't know that, you know, one could say that the two correlate. I think I'll leave that to the scientists to determine, but your body, your choice.
That's a very good political answer. Nice job, Samantha Schwimmer. All right, your question, Kylie Troop. Measles is back. Should we be worried?
Measles is back. Should we be worried? I haven't seen measles. I never seen measles near me. I don't know if you guys have. So we're just working on reports, and I mean the people that are out there on the ground could be lying to you. Measles. I don't buy it.
Do we buy that answer? Does that sound like it? It's okay, Kylie. We're gonna start off with you in this. You got a second chance. How about that? Question 1 for Kylie Troop. Should the First Amendment be revoked?
The First Amendment, which I know exactly which one that is.
Why don't you recite it to us?
And isn't it, aren't I person you'd want to grab a beer with. I feel like we need to get back to just like chums at a bar, getting to know each other, hearing about the wife. Like I don't want to hear about amendments. They're called amendments. Maybe we should change them.
To what?
I don't just Okay, amendment number 1. Be cool.
Now that, I think, is what do we think about that answer, folks? That's good job. All right, we're going to go back straight down the line.
Okay.
Samantha, do you support child labor? Another thing that's coming back, just like measles.
Right. You know, it is coming back in style. Well, like kids are in. You know, we all love children. I love children. I think that children are some of our most capable individuals. I love to watch children make TikToks. I love children go to Disneyland with joy.
We have a middle school teacher in the audience.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about child labor?
She's a teacher.
You're a teacher.
We're all teachers.
We have an actual teacher. You just work at the middle school? You're just there having diarrhea in the hallways for the children?
Just blowing up toilets, Jazz.
I think that children are our future. And I think that our future is bright. And I think that we should be open to what the future holds. And that involves children.
How do we feel about this answer, folks? She is good. Natural born politician right there. All right, Taylor, your final question for round 1. Did Elon Musk do a Nazi salute?
Yes. When you're talking about the things that I do with my... the thing about my arms, they kind of do this thing where they come this way onto my shoulder, and then they just fly out to say thank you to the American people. Also, while I have you here, we haven't got enough Tesla sales, so we bought a 60% discount on all Tesla products, by the way. You can come and pick it up at the White House, where I live. And
It's my first time doing Elon.
You know what? That's actually pretty funny.
Incredible job. Elon's a lot more African person.
Wait, is this your new best friend in the front?
I love what you're doing over there. Keep it going for the Africans. We love their cars. They got computers in them.
I just want to point out, I'm from South Africa, the south side of Africa. That's all.
Great
South side?
Africa. Famously very hard to be white there. We have...
All right. I think it's time to move on to our second part of this game. Don't apologize. Because if there's one thing we know that politicians don't do, it's apologize. We have some scandals that all of our contestants are going to be embroiled in. We're going to start off with Taylor. You two, ladies, you all take a seat. You're going to have to address the scandal as you put it up on the back on the TV there. And your job is to not apologize.
Whoa, hold on. Is it something that I did?
Yes.
Hold on. But y'all just do me a favor, real quick. Before y'all look back, let me just see what is back there for a couple of seconds. Just get my thoughts together before I give y'all.
I knew he was guilty the second I saw him.
Oh, Prezi Trump. All right. Our option here, first one. Uh-oh. You texted war plans to a journalist.
That could never happen.
Don't apologize. That could never happen. Where would that ever happen? Don't apologize.
Am I still a politician or not?
You're still a politician.
Heard you. First of all, sharing is caring, okay? When we're talking about information of what we need to do, all I'm saying is that my phone is rated E for everybody. And when I send my texts, okay, I don't send texts personally that I wouldn't want to be seen publicly. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. Everybody just might as well be in on this shit. You know what I mean? Because everyone's gonna find out one way or another. Am I right? You know? Just bomb shit up.
How do we feel about Taylor's non-apology? We like this non-apology? Solid. All right, Taylor, you can take a seat.
Thank you.
Samantha, your job is tonight you're gonna non-apologize for a scandal that you did. Uh-oh! You went to a party on another continent while your city burned down. Don't apologize.
So, I think I first have to fire the fire chief. Because we all know that they didn't warn me. And that's their fault. But yeah, I think that, you know, as mayor of Los Angeles, it's my responsibility to get to know the good people of Ghana. Because I'm trying to make LA more like Ghana. And I think I'm doing a good job. And, you know, I think that as mayor, it's my responsibility to keep it light and loose. And I flew back the second we knew the fire was real. So you're welcome.
How do we feel about this non-apology from Samantha? Yeah, 4 more years. 4 more years. All right, we're finally on to Kylie Troop. You ready to non-apologize?
I'm so ready.
Uh-oh! You fucked a couch! And we know that we think this is just a rumor. We actually have the couches ready here, waiting in their wings, ready to give this statement. You fucked this couch. Don't apologize.
Well, who are you gonna believe, me or this couch? I mean, this couch looks like it's been living on the street for a few years. It hasn't been able to hold down a job. It just doesn't seem like a reliable source. I mean, and you know, I mean, who among us hasn't ever seen like a sexy leather couch? Sometimes you sit on it a little too long, you know, and that doesn't, and is that sex? Is that sex? Is sitting with no pants on sex?
Which way are you sitting?
Well, spread eagle. I'm trying to get more flexible.
I have a logistical question for you. If an ottoman is involved, is that a threesome?
If an ottoman's involved, we're sending them back to Ottawa.
But if Samantha's jokes are anything to go by, there's always an ottoman out.
Now that, I think, is how we wrap up political press. Everybody make some noise for all of our contestants. Smooth, fucking smooth operator. Nice job.
Whiskey.
Good job. That was fun. Okay, we got 2 more games. Our next game, this is one of our favorites, because this is the time when we get to really fuck with these 3. This is a game called the Discomfort Zone.
Is it like the friend zone?
It is more awkward than the friend
It's like the front row here.
You don't fuck in the
Friends
friends.
are all jittery and shit, scratching necks and shit.
Oh, yeah. Here's the deal. So, like I said, we looked up information about all of our contestants online. We found a bunch of stuff they probably should have gotten rid of off the internet. We have some questions about some of the things that we have found and the information that we've gleaned. We're going to start off with Taylor Grate. Taylor, please come on to the front. Taylor, come on to the front. Make some noise for Taylor Grate, everybody. You can sit. You can stay seated there.
No, I want to see how much taller you are than Jenny.
I know, right? Yeah, I'll stand.
Yeah, this is the one.
For you,
This is the
Sam.
one
Yeah.
little piece of
But I'm
solace.
gonna stand back here. I'm just gonna hide in my corner.
This is the one piece of solace that you got.
This corner in Willy Wonka's basement in this shit. God damn it.
Okay, now we found a lot of stuff about Taylor. We found his acting audition for acting school. We found his audition for a play while he was at acting school also on
You guys
YouTube.
hear my heartbeat right now?
The most important thing, though, this is a really interesting thing. I know you were a tall guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know why you were so tall. You have a disease that makes you tall.
How do you know this shit, bro?
You used to have it in your Instagram profile, Marfan syndrome.
That's great. Yeah, I've got Marfan syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder, which basically means that it's like super tough for you to gain weight, and you're like lanky and shit. And right now I'm standing next to Kylie, and she has bigger biceps than I do, and that's the kind of
This is just fat.
that's the kind of masculinity that I need in my life, with my biceps,
So Marfan's a connective tissue disorder. It makes you lankier, it makes you slender.
Yep, and it makes it so that your muscle mass is super like stagnant and dormant.
So you're always just going to be kind of like a skinny tall dude, pretty much.
Basically.
Okay. So you're a slender man.
You're goddamn right.
You have slender man disease. That's what you're telling us. You're the slender man, basically. Is what you're.
How did you guys get the picture from when I was? Hold on. So this picture, right? This is from when I used to be a teacher, right? I don't teach no more. This kid right there, her name was Olivia. A second after that little video was taken, she pulls me aside. She goes, "Mr. Grate, I'm gonna tell you. Can I come tell you something?" I'm thinking she needs help about something. She goes, She puts a little hand on my shoulder. She goes, "Mr. Grate, you're really corny, And my self-esteem was so stripped, like I went to the teacher's lounge, I was like, "Yo, Steve, am I corny, dog?" He was like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing, enjoy your lunch."
Wait, Taylor, which one's you? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Now, do you know about the Slender Man, right?
I've heard about it.
Y'all know about the Slender Man? Y'all know about the Slender Man? Okay, Slender Man is a fictional character.
Oh no, he's not. He's standing next to you.
Look at it. So Slender Man started online on Reddit. There was like a creepy, scary story that got told, that got posted online, and then actually there were two girls who tried to murder a friend of theirs in the woods because they read about the Slender Man and they were convinced the Slender Man was telling them to murder their friend in the woods.
I dodged both these bitches. They ain't want no smoke with me.
Well, our real question for you, Taylor, is, as a Slender Man, how would you influence two 12-year-old girls to stab their friend in the woods?
All right, first of all, this is an easy one.
Easy, out the gate.
Okay, stab your friend. All right, cool. So it's not about stabbing your friends, ladies, both of y'all. It's about getting away with it, okay? So once you stab them, okay, first of all, you need a little catheter bag to catch all the blood because the dogs are gonna come. Second of all, you need a knife that's dull enough to not leave the actual marks in the trajectory of where you went in. I know my shit, y'all. I'll be watching shit. Thirdly, you gotta make sure you got a Cybertruck to get the fuck out of there, man. What other car are you gonna use to run? It's the fastest car. Y'all can clap for that. But anyway. But hold on. The most important part though, is that once you get the Cybertruck, you gotta wait another 4 years before you can run away because you can't drive until you're 16 anyway. So hopefully those 4 years will be innocent for you to get away with this stabbing. And both of y'all just have each other's back, you know what I'm saying? Don't say shit about it. You know what I mean? Keep the murder weapons away from your little cubbies or your lockers, whatever you got. You just keep that shit pushing, cuz. See y'all in the cafeteria, man.
That's Taylor Grate, everybody. Makes noise for Slender Man.
And stay in school.
Nice. That was corny. That was good. Jonathan looked legitimately concerned for a second. As soon as he started bringing up knife trajectory, I was like,
chill, Sonny, bro.
He got a Sharpie in his pocket. He's taking notes. He's like,
that was Taylor Grate, and now it's time for Samantha Schwimmer to enter the Discovery Zone. Samantha, come on over here. Make noise for Samantha, everybody. Clap it up. Woo. All right, Samantha. Two things we learned a lot about you online today is that you are bi.
Yes.
And you are Jewish.
Yes.
And you have a lot of bits about both of those on your social media.
Sure.
We specifically have this bit that we found about your Jewish heritage that we're going to play for everybody right now.
I'm Jewish. The best part about being Jewish, there are many good parts, but I'm like the type of Jewish where you don't want to do a 23andMe test because you'll find out that your parents are cousins.
Now, before we ask our real question, I do have an important question separately. Are your parents cousins?
I actually think so. Like, legitimately. And I did do 20, I deleted this. Like, that's how George my parents were. I don't know about, both of my parents were individually texting me all week, have you deleted 23andMe? With the article link, which is very funny if you know Jew. They were like paranoid about it. But yeah, I am.
Oh, your parents are definitely cousins.
They're cousins. No, they look so, they're like, people always thought we were siblings.
Oh no, Tyler, you gotta give her some extra points just for being an incest product, I think.
But I think they're distant. Like they're like
second.
Like no,
Yeah.
like I think like 16.
Oh.
They didn't grow up together. That's the secret. That's how I know. Well, good news for you is that you have an opportunity right now to talk about which of your cousins you think is the hottest. Which of your cousins do you most want to fuck? And now you're bi, so you got options. We just want to make sure we know everything's on the table.
The problem is I don't have options because I have one girl cousin who's 4 years old.
All right.
I have 2 adult male cousins.
Tell us about them.
One of them's in law school, so
Fuck.
that's good.
Hot.
That's good.
Good money. Good job.
Not yet, because law school, so.
All right, she is Jewish, I
So
believe.
dead. The other one works for Amazon in like tech.
Okay.
They're
And not in a warehouse, in a tent, like the real deal.
the real, like he's a software engineer.
Okay. He's evil.
Yeah, I tell him that a lot. And then my grandma
Flirting.
gets,
Oh
like,
my
I
god.
know, my grandma gets mad. Which of my I'm like sweating. I don't date
Which one's
Jewish
making you
men.
sweat?
You don't have to. We're not talking about dating. We're just talking about fucking.
Fucking. If I had to fuck a cousin, well, I guess I would do what my parents did and like find a distant one. I think that David Schwimmer and I are cousins.
I was wondering.
And he's
The whole fucking. So am I, honestly. We're doing it all fucking day.
and he's like famous, so he can maybe help in the industry or something. That'd be like, yeah, I'll go with David Schwimmer.
Wow.
Okay. You know what? Are we gonna take that answer, audience?
No.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. That's what I fucking thought. Pick one of your male cousins that you're gonna fuck. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9,
They can,
8.
you can put a mask on, that's David Schwimmer.
Yeah.
No, the David Schwimmer's so ugly. My cousins are hotter than David Schwimmer.
Then why didn't you pick one of your real cousins?
Threesome, both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
I'm gonna roofie them and then not fuck them. Can I do that?
No.
Gotta go all the way.
Okay.
Fuck your cousin.
Fuck your cousin. Wait, Jonathan, you have something you'd like to add?
I said, why not the 4-year-old?
Definitely not the 4-year-old.
Security.
Take all of it. Take all of his points away.
Security.
We do not have time for this. This is not
Motherfucker
our
with the minion
show.
hat the fuck up out of here, man.
Well, I like the threesome, but I don't have to pick. I don't hurt my feelings.
No, I like the threesome. I like the threesome. I think getting Eiffel Towered by her Jewish cousins, I think, is a good way to go. Do we support getting Eiffel Towered by your cousins, everybody? Why not? And that's Samantha Schwimmer. That's a good job. Nice work,
I
Samantha.
think the 2 black dudes were the only ones not to clap for that.
Jake,
Yes.
Jake, when it's 3 Jews, it's called the pyramids, just so you know.
Jesus Christ. Good job, Tyler. All right. We have one contestant left in the discomfort zone. It is Kylie Troop. Hi, Kylie.
I'm ready.
Kylie. We went online on your Twitter. So you had start. I don't know what happened to your Twitter before 2009.
Well, it didn't exist, did it?
Well, you had a Twitter account since May 2009, but you started posting during the pandemic. You found this picture that you
ever heard of a
posted.
lurker?
Found this picture you posted during the pandemic. It's you and a dog. It's very cute. This is my alarm clock. It's not loud, but it's wet. Coincidentally, it's not loud, but it's wet was the name of my first porno.
That holds up.
By the way, this tweet, no likes, no retweets. No about this one.
I'm my biggest fan.
Even the dog didn't like this tweet.
She liked me.
But we actually like this tweet enough that we have a question for you.
Okay.
Reenact your favorite scene from It's Not Loud, but It's Wet. Wait, we have porn music for you. Tyler, can you cue the porn music? Alright.
This is like porn elevator music.
I'm just seeing the shadow puppet.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of like ostrich.
I don't know why I'm the
like,
man.
I know why.
That's the type of porn I watch.
A lot of shushing. You might have people listening to this. I gotta paint a picture of what's going on. A lot of mouth covering. Head chucked back in ecstasy.
Oh no, there's somebody else.
Uh-oh, somebody else just came into the room. Oh, she got hit. Oh no. Oh, dark turn. Oh no.
By the way, the guy playing the saxophone is actually in the room.
Kylie just got beat to death with the saxophone. Oh, and there's a gun. Oh, and she just got shot in the stomach.
Oh, that's why it's wet.
That's why it's wet.
I get it.
She's continually.
It was loud.
Yeah, there's a gunshot that's loud. Oh, silencer. And now she's dead. Nice noise for Kylie Troop, everybody. What a porn.
Kylie Troop, the sax offender. Oh yeah.
I do own a sax. If you guys want to fuck or something.
Tyler, we have one round left. How's everybody doing on the points?
Wow, that was so crazy. I guess.
Stay with us, guys. Just stay with us.
But you know what? Let's just say what it is. All right. In third place, Taylor with 800 points. Samantha, second place with 900 points. And Kylie in the lead with 1,000 points.
Hey!
Improv classes are paying off.
Yeah.
Great space work. Okay, folks.
Also, I do want to make clear, I was fingering my own shot.
Your
wound.
gunshot wounds.
Yeah, I just wanted. Yeah.
See, the audience couldn't see that because you were too low on the ground. She was intensely fingering her
Y'all
gunshot
gotta pay for the rest of
wounds.
that, man. That's gonna be on her OnlyFans later today.
Someone filming? Did we start?
We have one final game to play, and this is a fun game. This is one of our favorites on Wrong. This is a game called Clue-anon.
Turn the second sauce game. Do you understand that? Turn the second sauce game. Shit, crap.
Who here has conspiracy theories? Anybody buy into conspiracy theories?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? Sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're a little weird, and sometimes they're completely made up, which is what our comics are going to have to do right here, right now. We have two wheels back here with some who's and what's. They are going to get an option from each, a who and a what, and they're going to have to give us the why. They're going to invent a conspiracy theory right here, right now. Their job is to convince you all to buy into this conspiracy theory. They are going to have 30 seconds once they see their answers on the wheel. So, Tyler, Samantha is currently in last place, correct?
I'm in
No,
last
Taylor.
Wait, Tayller's in last place?
Slender
Oh, I
Man.
misheard. Okay. So it's Taylor, Samantha, Kylie. All right, so Taylor, you are going to go first because you're going to get a chance to earn a lot of points here right now. So, so
why
let's.
is there one dot in the center of one white circle and not the other?
That's the mouse.
Oh, it's a mouse. Just kidding. I'm gonna be quiet.
Are you starting? That's a whole different conspiracy theory.
HT at its finest, guys.
Yeah.
Stay on that roll, folks.
I'm gonna come. I'm just gonna make sure we can all see what's going on here. So on the left we have a bunch of what.
Okay.
On the right we have a bunch of who. So we're gonna see your what first. Tyler, spin that wheel. Let's get
shit.
some clap for the wheel. Oh, it was almost 9/11, but it's COVID-19.
Okay.
So you're gonna be something, someone, or something did COVID-19. Who's behind it? We're about to find out.
Okay.
Spin that wheel, Tyler. Who did COVID? Oh my God! Is it? Reptilian shapeshifters.
We almost had.
We almost had Osama bin Laden.
Okay. 9/11. We're that close. One off a
That would have been too perfect.
Can I spin again? What the fuck?
Do we feel like, you got 30 seconds to tell us why the reptilian shapeshifters did COVID-19. Are you ready?
This is gonna get weird, but okay.
Great. Your time starts now.
Okay, so reptilian shapeshifters invented COVID-19 because reptilians, like just people who turn to reptiles? Like,
Yeah.
All right, boom. Oh, that's an easy one. Mitch McConnell is the head motherfucker in charge, right? And his wife cut his dick off, but he said, hold on, I'm actually a reptile, so I could grow my shit back, right? Through genetics, you know what I'm saying? I passed science class, don't do that to me, y'all. And he said, you know what? It's a whole lot of ugly motherfuckers in here, bro. So how about we create a pandemic that's gonna make these motherfuckers believe that they need to cover half of their faces up so that I don't have to see them. And I don't really feel guilty about having a newly not growing penis that's taking too long to grow back. You know what I mean? Yeah. It makes complete sense.
That's time,
You know what I
ladies
mean?
and gentlemen.
Like, come
that's
on.
a pretty good little
It makes
conspiracy
complete
theory.
sense. Y'all didn't pass science. That's why y'all don't get it.
I like that it took you a second to be like, wait, the people who turn into reptiles, and then you're like, oh yeah, Mitch McConnell. Duh. Right. Of course. Nice. Taylor, go ahead and take a seat. We're going to get Samantha Schwimmer. Samantha, we've got a who and a what ready for you. Or if we're going to go ahead and move on to our whats. Let's get some clapping.
Oh, it's a good one.
Oh, this is a good one. The Hawk Tua coin.
Perfect.
So Hawk Tua coin, while we spin the wheel for the who's. Yeah, we had the Hawk Tua girl. She said she's gonna Hawk Tua spin on that thing, and then she did a mean coin, and then she crashed the economy. And who did it? Oh, perfect! It's RFK Jr.
Okay.
So you have 30 seconds to explain. Right, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, RFK Jr., caused the crash of Hawk Tua coin. Are you ready?
Perfect.
Time starts now.
Easy. Hawk Tua, I don't know if you know this, she's a Jewish entrepreneur. Okay, my girl is Jewish. Hard to believe because she's a little dumb, but that's okay. RFK Jr. famously hates the Jews. Duh. Have you seen him? Okay. He hates science. Jews equal science. Okay, whatever. Stick with me here, people.
Jews are science.
Jews are scientists. We're smart. And so RFK Jr. felt threatened by the rise of a Jewish woman entrepreneur. And so he tanked her. He said that she was made up of seed oils. And he was like, this bitch gotta go. Because semen's pretty much a seed oil.
And that is your time.
And that's it.
Makes sense. Makes complete fucking sense.
You know what?
That's what I'm talking about.
It makes total sense.
Yeah.
All Jews.
Why don't we calm it down there? We're not gonna forget this pedophilia. You be quiet the rest of the night, sir. I don't want to hear shit from you tonight.
He hates Jewish people. All Jews are scientists. I feel like we did a lot more conspiracy theorizing about Jews than about RFK or Hawk Tua in that one. But you know what?
He's so visible when he goes to Curb Your Enthusiasm premieres.
But he's uninvited now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kylie, it felt like you had something you were about to say.
Well, I feel like Hawk Tua Girl's not stupid. RFK Jr. just gave her brain worms. Yeah. Like, it's fucking...
I'm gonna give you a brain worm.
He spat at her.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they crawled up in there. And...
He Hawk Tua'd onto Hawk Tua.
Yeah.
He Hawk Tua'd spit on that brain.
Hawk Tua, spit on that
All right, Kylie.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Kylie, let's go ahead and get some clap music for Kylie as we see the Oh, it was almost 9/11. Instead, you got the SoCal wildfires.
Thank you for being inclusive. Hot. That's so hot.
We know you guys got a couple down here. Let's see who caused it. Now, some people say it was, we can clap. Yeah, we like a clap. Some people say it was Rick Caruso. Some people say it was Karen Bass. The correct answer, as we all know now, is it was Donald Trump. Why did Donald Trump cause the SoCal wildfires?
We all know Trump hates California. Trump hates hates Newsom, and he hates LA. He hates LA. He is destructive. I mean, you've seen him. Literally all of our rights are gone. Why not our fucking forests? Like, I feel like he came out here, and I don't know when, but I know he was once, and he started telling people that they needed, like, they were like, oh, I've heard of these wildfires, but they need to be huge. They need to be huge. Maybe someone misunderstood him, just like a really avid, like, Trumper, and they were like, my Messiah told me to start this fire.
And that's your time.
Thanks.
He fired the entire fire department.
He looked at the forest and said, "You're fired."
Yeah.
That's all it would have taken. Hang on, you guys.
The entire chorus is fine.
Here's what we're gonna do. I feel like all of you guys had some, it's a little bit scattered. You guys were not buying all these conspiracy theories. I saw it on your faces.
It's not all of them.
It's not all of them. So we're gonna do one more. You guys are all gonna come up with an answer for the same conspiracy theory.
Okay.
We're gonna go one by one down the line.
Thank you.
Let's see what conspiracy theory they're going to have to all answer for, and you guys are going to vote on the best one of the three. Oh God. Okay. Oh, is it Donald Trump?
Yes,
Donald
sir.
Trump assassination attempt.
Perfect.
That's a fun one. All right. Let's see who's behind the Donald Trump assassination attempt. Clap, or music, whatever. Oh, this is great. Disney. Why? All right, so y'all all have to explain. You're each going to have 30 seconds to explain why Disney did the Donald Trump assassination attempt. We're going to start off with Taylor Grate.
This one's super easy. You guys know how fucking Disney movies go, okay? It always starts out sad. They need an origin story to get you on their side and make shit seem more turbulent than it really was. So what do? They say, you know what, guys? We have an idea. Why don't we stage a shooting to make them feel bad for us, so that we can start crying like it's the first two scenes of the movie Up. And then we can copy and paste this tactic, and then, hey, we'll turn it into a goddamn presidency, and look what the fuck happened, man. Happily ever after in the fucking White House. Fucking shit up.
That's a nice little coming for a link. But Samantha, what do you think is a real story?
So, I think us insiders know that Disney and Mar-a-Lago have major beef because they're trying to raise taxes on Disney World. And this is actually true. I swear to God, are you okay?
Yeah.
You got one job, bro. Sit. How you fucked
I
that
was
up?
like, is the shooter in the room? Did you dodge? Did you dodge a bullet?
There's another one coming through right now.
Yeah, and it's actually just a basic tax dispute. They don't want to pay more in taxes, and so they offed him, but they only hired their character actors to be the ones to shoot him, and so they fucked it up bad.
And that's time. I like that when you said us insiders, you clearly meant Jews. When you said insiders.
That's true.
Our final contestant, Kylie Troop, why did Disney do the Donald Trump assassination attempt?
Well, as I'm sure you all can imagine with the current economic crisis, people are not coming out to Disney parks. And attendance is down. Disney had to come up with an idea, and their idea was to make Melania Trump a new Disney princess. And they decided to flip the narrative this time. They wanted there to be like a female lead, and her prince, she has to rescue her prince, and then she decided not to, and it missed, so.
And that's Kylie's time, everybody.
Melania makes the most sense.
I do feel like this one seems kind of obvious, but we got to do an applause meter just to be safe. Who do you feel like had the most convincing conspiracy theory out of those three? Was it Taylor Grate?
Yo, fuck y'all, son.
Do we think it was Samantha Schwimmer? Do we think it was Kylie Troop? It was Samantha Schwimmer. That was real deal.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, we've come time. We have one final thing to do while Tyler tallies up the scores. We said a lot of fucked up things tonight. We had Jonathan chime in about fucking a 4-year-old. That wasn't even what the contestants were talking about. We got a lot of weird stuff. We talked about bus pussy and
Chris Hansen is on his way to take care of you, Jonathan.
yeast infections. We talked about Hamas tonight a lot. We talked about 9/11. We said the Jews a bunch in a way that I don't know if is always going to be okay to say online. But we all, we like the show. We like you guys. You guys have been a great crowd all night. And we want you to come back. Come see us again sometime. So we're going to make sure you get out of here on a nice note. A little palate cleanser. Vibe out for a second. This is on Pure Moods. You can hear this on the Pure Moods CD later on. All of our contestants are going to tell you a clean, wholesome joke to get you out of here on a nice note. And then we're going to give out our prizes and say goodnight. We're gonna start off.
Can we start the opposite way this time?
Yeah. Let's start with Kylie Troop.
I'll go first.
Kylie Troop, everybody. Make some noise for Kylie.
Good to see you guys again. I just got a new car.
Hey.
Thank you. Yeah. And I was trying to find a name for it, and I asked my mom, and she was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to name your cars, because I guess it makes it harder to eat them one day." That's my palate cleanser.
What? All right, now it's time for palate cleanser from Samantha Schwimmer, everybody. Make some noise for Samantha.
My boyfriend thinks that I have autism, but I don't think that I have autism, mostly because when I asked my mom about it, she got really offended. She's like, "There's no way that you're autistic. We had you tested so many times." You're clean now.
A diagnosis. That's a good, clean, wholesome joke. Our final contestant, clean, wholesome joke from Taylor Grate.
I'm way too skinny for how much I like to cuddle. You know what I mean? Like all the girls that I be cuddling with, I gotta warn her like, "Hey baby, like if you want to cuddle with me, it's gonna be just like cuddling with a bag of remotes." You know what I mean? Like however you flip that shit, it's not gonna feel how you want it to feel. You know what I'm saying? It's weird when you got a body made of ankles, Jay. You know what I mean? Like I want to live my life. Last part about that is I told that joke at a place and they laughed kind of hard to the point where it made me uncomfortable. I had to call my ex to boost my self-esteem the fuck back up. And I'm like, "Yeah, what was it like cuddling with your boy?" You know what I'm saying? Boost my shit back up. She was like, "You want to know what it's like?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "It felt just like laying down on escalator steps." I was like, "Bitch, you go to hell, man." So anyway, yeah.
And that's Taylor. It makes noise for contestants, everybody. Taylor Grate, Samantha Schwimmer, Kylie Troop.
A little clean.
And we have Tyler has finished tallying up the scores, and it's time to give out prizes to our contestants, and we have a few audience prizes to give out too.
Hey.
Tyler, hit that prize music. Come on down. Make some noise for Tyler Mesnerich, everybody. He's been keeping score.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Wow, what a round. Let's make a noise for all the comedians you saw tonight. Incredible time. All right. In third place with 1,500 points. He has a disease, but he's still doing his best. He's a tall motherfucker. Taylor Grate, everybody. Taylor Grate. You got this prize. We got from Goodwill earlier today. If wishes were horses.
Let's fucking go!
Quotations and proverbs for horse people.
And I love to read. This is awesome.
Number 11 is great. It says, horses are born trying to commit suicide. If you don't like that one, check out number 12. Thoroughbreds are born trying to commit suicide. All right. In second place, with 1,600 points, second place, it's Kylie Troop. Kylie Troop, everybody, Kylie Troop. You got this. No. Yes, it's it. Kylie Troop, yes. You got this. We don't know what it is. It's a box. It's the Jesus box. Evangelicube. Jay, show them what it is.
The box of Jesus.
It's found in the Easter section of the Goodwill store. So, wait.
Look, it's Jesus.
The world's first Rubik's Cube.
Wait. There he is on the cross.
Where is it? Sorry. Oh.
It turns from water into wine.
Okay, so it starts here. So there's you. And then there's Jesus.
He's crucified.
And then he dies. And then he rises.
Yeah.
And then you look at the cross. And then he keeps you from going to hell.
Where's the bunny?
Wow, incredible stuff. It's like those games where you find out like who your boyfriend is when you're in middle school. All right. And in first place is Samantha Schwimmer by Samantha Schwimmer. Distant cousin of David Schwimmer. 700 points. You got this. Fire Pirate codes. Pirate codes. From Goodwill. Let's read them. Let's read them out loud. Let worries drift away. And again, let worries drift away. Don't coast through life. Seize the moment.
Yes, and that's our message. We got a couple prizes for our audience. Melanie is going to come give them out. It's the same thing that we give our contestants. You get a cancellation-free card. Anytime you find yourself in a dicey situation, just show this to your arresting officer, your boss, whoever. Melanie's going to give them out. We got Jonathan, of course, is getting one for sure. We also got a man right over here, and our football coach over here on the side is going to get one too. We are here to help you guys out, and if you want one of your own, Melanie does have a few extras for sale after the show. Just come talk to her. She'll be right over here by the exit. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thanks again. You guys make some noise for yourselves one more time. And for our contestants, Kylie Troop, Taylor Grate, Samantha Schwimmer, our winner. I'm Jay Light. We will be back next in May 10th. So we'll hope to see you guys again. Have a great night at the mic drop and take care. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thank you.